Rod of Briars. Causes armor-piercing damage. Strong for a single unit. Good from a high angle. Magic missile. Yeah.
I waited long enough.
Let's do that. Get him some EXP, I guess.
Lord of the Black Court.
Get him some EXP. Alright. What do I want to do? Darken the Sky is pretty nice. So it gives plus 20 passive reload skill around him. But also I need some of this shit. What do we have for leadership? 85. Puts him up to 91. Charge bonus is pretty good, actually. He's on a dragon.
Their time is past.
Mustering? How is he building troops in the water? The fuck? Alright. I think we might just want to push in. Over here.
Their cold blood is dull.
Might be able to get away from them here. I need to not hit that.
Sails.
Sailboat this way. Blizzard Arc. Fucking guess.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Find it. Sometimes I find it better just to not ask too many questions.
Mother of the Druki.
Alright, so Toran Rock has a decent amount of defenders, but they're pretty much all just white lines of trace. We have some flyers, we got some war hydras, we got some blackguard of Nagaron. Oh, plus oh wait, he's
Heart render.
Okay. He's got Amon defending though.
Revenge awaits.
Should be able to garrison our coastal cities. Yeah, that'd be nice. That would require like some kind of port system, like actual real port system, though. And it probably would break the game in half if you had something that could only move in the sea, be able to go onto or into a city, because then the game would be like, ah. Yeah, it's current, or it's the current way it works with things. Oh, hold Amon's got and Phoenix, which is going to be sad for me. I still think that if you have a city, that's under siege, you should be able to move in and out of the port freely without. There should be a blockade option. Like if you have a port city, you should be able to move troops in and out of the city. Unless the enemy is blockading your port. Because you can move troops out of the city, but you can't move troops into the city, and I don't know why that is. Like, it makes sense that you can leave, but you should be able to go in as well. If there's nothing blocking your port, you should be able to go in and out with impunity.
Dark shards.
Dark shards.
Marathi.
Dread spears.
Alright, Dread Spears. You are gonna take tower damage.
Black guards.
Witch elves.
Because that
Eager for battle.
is what your job
Black
is.
guards.
Soak damage for your fellows. I'll have the Hydras go in on the... Have the Hydras going on the door, probably. Alright.
Dread spears. Moving out.
No, Jeebus, they've got those. Yikes. Alright.
Dark shards.
Alright, Dark Shards up to there.
Black guards. Die, weaklings.
You guys go there. You guys go there.
Fury, come forth.
You guys can do that shit. That.
Feel my fury.
Wrathy come in and help out. That was a freaking good pit of shades. Holy crap, how many kills did you get off that?
Marathi.
Oh, just casual 60 something. Nice.
We are ready. Going. Kill everything.
Let's see arc on this. Alright.
Moving out.
Bring you guys up a little bit because otherwise we're just gonna get fucking shit blasted by this crap.
Of one's doom.
Let's see. You. Okay, with that.
My command.
Battle ready.
If you wish. Skilled man.
Go, everybody. Get up that wall. Also, you guys start attacking the door. I don't know why you're just standing there. I mean, I'm sure it's cool and all just to stand there and get shot, but I would prefer if you did not do that. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we got Phoenix Guard on us now. Unfortunately, I can't cast Pit of Shades directly on top of myself.
For vengeance.
Let's try to take off here so we can get Pit of Shades
At
down.
once. Vengeance awaits. Mother of vengeance.
Let's see. Let's drop that right there.
Feel my vengeance.
Might hit some of my own dudes, but I think we'll be alright.
Sacrifice them. Going. It is so.
Yeah, it's alright. Overall, that's bad. Send over here. You guys up this way. Push you guys up this way.
Marathi.
Wrathing. Let's roll this. Faster you guys climb ladders faster? I don't think so. I've never noticed it really. But I guess I haven't really been paying like super close attention.
Mothers of murder.
But I think ladder climbing speed is the same no matter what. It's pretty static.
Dark
Dive
deed.
it in there. Place for a pit here.
Black darts. Slash. Kill. Dark elves.
Very well.
Dog elves.
Marathi.
Is this a good place for a pit? Oh yeah, Alex is a great place for a pit.
Fury, come forth.
Open up the pit! Whoop!
Bend the cows.
By your command.
Pretty effective.
It is done. Die, weaklings!
Mother of the Druki.
Go, let's get rid of that. Let's hit one of you guys with this.
At my command. Fury.
Soak up some of their HP for magic.
Tulloch.
Seeing as how they have
We
regeneration.
understand. It is done. Dark shards. Onwards to murder.
Dark shards take a lot of damage, but ultimately that's fine.
First sorcerer.
Let's throw this down here.
Real my vengeance.
Red spears.
There we go. Hit that.
Pause for sale.
Understood.
Battle ready.
Well, rip those guys.
We are ready.
Hey! My revenge comes.
Noble is getting close to dead. Let's see, where's this leader? Here.
Feel my fury.
Hit aim on with this
Indeed.
shit. Go.
Heat maker.
Black gods. Ha! Ha!
That.
At my
Here.
command.
Can I get a breath attack off here? Probably not. We'll see, I guess. Might be able to. like. Well, here, let's attack those guys.
Ha! Forward! Advance! Matriarch! Let hatred fly!
Let's get in here on that. Nope, didn't get a chance to. Oh well. Oh well.
Agreed!
Dark shards.
Dark shards in here, I guess.
As you say.
If you wish,
My witch elves are a little bit messed up.
witch elves! Sacrifice them! Shadowy overseer.
Let's see. Nail aim on with that again.
Fury, come forth!
Dread spears.
Marathi!
Go. Help with this shit. Chose our carbo anyways. That's not really true.
Black gods.
Witch elves are actually pretty decent.
Onward.
Tarnisha!
This ability is really good. Or the, what the fuck is that? This. Madness of Cain.
Merciless warriors.
Pretty damn strong.
Merciless warriors.
Gets that shit that wants to constantly keep running away from you or kiting you.
To destruction. Destroy.
Marathi!
Their late game is not very strong because obviously they have very little armor piercing, but early on they're quite good. Or against people that are lightly armored. Or monsters, or cav, you know, anything you want to try to hold in place, essentially. They're pretty good. Just got to use them right. They're just not a unit that you use for everything. Try to use them like just like straight up infantry. Not gonna work quite as well.
Merciless warriors.
Except for the really early game, obviously.
Attack.
What's their bonus for infantry, anyways? Eight. Okay. Yeah, it's just their AP is low as a problem. It's only 9. At least they get physical resist 20, and frenzy, and they also have murder. They also have murderous mastery. Oh my gosh, Marathi's kills. Marathi's getting a little bit more beefy now. She actually is able to like get into a fight and not immediately die. She's got some freaking stats on her now. That one Pit of Shades right at the start there, where we just took out like 2 units of freaking Sea Guard, was pretty damn nice. And we can also tango with enemy leaders and not just immediately die.
Beautiful, deadly, victorious.
I mean, having that giant boost to our melee defense. We have this thing, which gives us 8 melee defense, which is really nice. Also, the 16 missile resistance is pretty darn good, too. And this is nice. To help out with my flyers and stuff. As long as she stays in the area. Alright, so what we're going to do is
ours now.
we're going to occupy, because if I sack it, I'm probably not going to be able to go back to... Ooh. Nice. That's a pretty okay weapon. 4 versus large, weapon strength 5%. Magical attacks, and a constant -5 melee attack and -12 speed around the user. That sword's pretty chill. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. Alright, Cultist Gathering, I guess.
I watch from the shadows.
Alright, let's get Folk Seeker. We're trying to work towards this shit. Don't we all? Alright.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Tyrant of
He's
Nagara.
running. He's trying not to die. Welcome to Black Ark's running away from shit. Everybody's favorite program. Happens, pretty much on the regular. Fallen Gates really needs to get leveled up so we can get some freaking walls around it. Unfortunately, because this is orange, construction costs for all buildings go up 30%, which makes this very expensive. Fucking $4 grand. Oof. If I could get the Zero to Dawn, though, I could go out here, and this is worth potentially between like 10 and 20 grand, so we can get that. We need to get this entire area on lockdown, just in general. Sorcerers, Power Reserve, 30 for all armies. Hero Action Success chance 40% for sorceresses. 4 Desorks, experience 2 out per turn. That's nice too. 250 slaves though. We'll just wait. How long until this finishes? 3 more turns? Alright. Cool. Cool, should get us more cash. We just got a whole bunch more money off this too. So we just picked up another level 3 gold mine. Which is pretty damn useful. Also, we shut down the construction on Tor Anrock. Oh, he's got the Sword of Cain and he's got a very small army. No, leave me alone. Shit. I hate the computer. Did he just... Oh, okay, he failed. All right. Hey, what am I gonna do, right?
What is it you seek?
Computer has hyper focus on black arcs. You have to get into an environment where you're like perfectly fucking safe, like you can hide it really well, or you have to like protect it with an army or something to get to high enough level that you can actually like use it properly, or put enough, or actually put like units on it. Bah, I say. Unfortunately, it's not it being low level. I don't have enough. I don't really have enough money to do the upkeep on a bunch of units. Like if it was higher level, then the upkeep would be low. But it being level 1. Also, even if I started building units from the first turn I got it, it still wouldn't be full because I got to build 2 units at a time. And I only had that Black Ark alive for like 3 turns, 3 maybe 4 turns, at most. So we would have been able to get what, 8 Corsairs at most. That freaking Lizardman army still would have smoked that instantly. Yeah, we were building troops the entire time. Maybe 10 troops if we're lucky. Even if we had a full Black Ark of freaking Corsairs, we probably still would have gotten killed by that army. Or at least it would have been a close fight. Oh well, it is what it is. Corsairs are notably shitty units, so like even when you play the faction that's like all about making Black Ark Corsairs good, they're still freaking not very good at all. Just one of those units that's kind of just, despite what they look like stat-wise, just don't perform well. They just have such
terror to their enemies.
Such a slow attack speed, honestly. Some of the problem. For being a two-handed or a two-sword wielding unit, their attack speed is fucking abysmal.
Hag sorceress of Grond.
Never.
Oh, it is.
I watch from the shadows.
Don't be insulting skinks like that. Skinks are fucking dope, man. Skinks are far superior to those trash units.
Phoenix Queen.
Alright, dropping ambush
Into the
stance here
shadows.
for the best.
Unwise.
I hope Tyrion stumbles into me. That's what I'm looking for here. I want him to stumble into me. We'll see. Alright, well,
Rookie Lord.
Ziggurat of Dawn. Let's walk up here and take this real fast.
The thrill of battle awaits.
The thrill of battle awaits. Indeed it do. Much battle, very thrill. A couple units of Harpies and a dragon. We should be able to take this pretty easy. He also won't have anything like sun towers or anything like that. Alright.
Dreadlord. Nagarothi. Blackguards. We are ready.
Go. Oh.
Great spears.
This one of you of Dread Spears apparently didn't want to participate. That's fine, I guess. Let's put you over here.
Bolt throwers.
Take the bolt thrower and set it up over here as well. So it's out of the arc of that tower.
Cold-blooded killers.
Alright.
Cold-blooded killers. As you say.
There you go. That. You come over here. Ah! You come over here as well.
Bolt throwers.
He's got a bunch of stuff on the wall. I just can't see it yet.
Merciless warriors.
Is the bolt thrower not shooting?
Nagarothi.
Alright, the bolt thrower just doesn't believe in shooting. Okay.
On to slaughter.
That's cool.
Dreadlord.
Alright, let us Dragon Breath that. That should be a pretty good hit. 100% of that. There we go.
Excellent.
Pass us bolt thrower. Yeah, apparently. War? I don't believe in it. Yeah, that Dragon Breath just about deleted that entire unit. There it goes. Finally. It's like, alright, fine, I'll participate. Don't say it ever did anything for you. Came back over here to do this shit. This dragon just walks through it. Is there any other type of bolt thrower? Yes, the one the high elves have, which is identical, except for it looks slightly different. Otherwise, no. I guess there's the dwarf one. But that's the only artillery you get as the elves.
Blackguards.
Thankfully you have dragons, which is better than artillery in most cases, so.
Battle calls.
Outright!
Kill them! Bloody murder!
Get him, Harpies, get him! Every day you see Harpies. Shitty arc throwers. Virgin Elephant bolt throwers versus Chad Greenskin homing projectile goblin launcher artillery. One of the few units that the Greenskins have that actually is decent. Greenskins actually have good artillery.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, that's pretty much it.
Merciless host. My blade hungers.
Yeah, they're already actually into bed. Already ain't too bad. Giants are situationally decent, and the giant spiders are situationally good as well. Hey, your favorite race? I like the greenskins. They just unfortunately suffer from having really bad representation in this game.
Merciless warriors, suffering for
They're like the only faction that gets really shit on, like completely shit on as far as the way that their units work and everything like that. Otherwise, every other faction's pretty decent. Like, I can't really think of any other faction that's I would actually consider to be weak. The greenskins just, it's not so great. Black Orcs are also good. Black Orcs get shredded by ranged way too easily, and they're fucking too slow. Literally, any person with a stick fucking destroys Black Orcs, which is not cool. Considering how expensive they are and how many turns they take to construct. It's just not, they're just not very efficient.
Skilled murderesses! If you wish.
I wish. Alright, what we got coming up over here? Maybe breath attack these guys if I got a line of, if I can get line of sight.
honor the king.
Cav is coming in. Shoot them with my bow, I guess. Just sit up here on a dragon and shoot people with a crossbow.
Moving out. Marching.
The most unfortunate thing, honestly, is that anything that doesn't have like really decent melee defense in this game or a shield just gets shredded. Infantry is weak in general, and Black Orcs suffer from being slow, having no shields, having low melee defense, and having a high build time.
Destroy.
And in a constant state of dying. Black Orcs only took like one turn to build or something, it wouldn't be half bad. Orcs also suffer, or the greenskins in general also suffer from having one of the worst casualty replenishment rates in the entire game. Because, you know, of course they would. They're only the green tide. Why would they suffer? Why would they have good casualty replenishment? Doesn't make any sense.
I have prevailed.
Yeah, it becomes really, really predominant on higher difficulties. Like we play a legendary, the Black or the Orcs in general just have they suffer so many problems. What else? Max out replenishment, right?
It is mine now.
I guess they got better morale than Skaven. True.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Skaven, though, have plenty of other advantages, obviously. Poison devastating charge.
Do not vex us further.
Is he going up to the fallen gates? Is that where he's going right now?
Ah, sick.
He could get to the fallen gates this turn, which is not great for me, obviously. Let's just blow up the Ziggurat at Dawn, then. Because I like their leaders, like Grimgor, because they meet Grinder for the enemy or Warzag, just obliterating entire regions with Gork's Foot. I actually like, I actually like Warzag okay. Savage Orcs aren't bad. They're not great either, but they're a lot better than...
I am the first sorceress.
They're a lot better than the regular greenskins. Grimgor also, unfortunately, at a higher difficulty level, suffers from being kicked in the shit by every single person out there until he gets to like level 20 or more. But unfortunately, here's the problem Problem with Grimgor, at least on higher difficulty levels. I mean, I guess on a lower difficulty level, I don't know. I don't play on lower. You have to put points into your red skill tree to make your regular troops actually able to fight anything without getting completely crapped on. So you're not able to put points into Grimgor being good until much later levels, which that means Grimgor gets the crap kicked out of him by everything because his melee defense is really low, and anything in this game that has a low melee defense gets crapped on really hard in melee. And obviously he doesn't have a shield or anything, so he gets kind of shot in the face by arrows. And he doesn't move particularly fast either. I never have a chance to fight greenskins because of how I kick their ass. Futile. Grimgor could be a lot better if the rest of the freaking greenskin army wasn't also really fucking terrible and had to have red skill tree shit, otherwise they just can't fight at all. Also, the greenskins have like 0 armor piercing up until they have black orcs, and also very little anti-large at all up until like giants, I guess, which aren't really anti-large. They just do a lot of damage, which allows them to be okay against that stuff. Alright. Marauder champions have pretty good defense. Marauder champions have shields as well, so there's that. Oh, hi there. How's it going, Tyrion? Want to hand over that sword? Just to break it, run already. There are 5 you left. Logically, you should run by now. Yeah, that's dwarves for you. That's dwarves for you. Even the two-handed Marauder champions actually aren't too bad in the melee defense department, but you do tend to get lots of boosts for like taking capitals and stuff like that.
Dark elves.
Which helps out, obviously. Alright.
Blackguards.
In general, Norsikins are pretty damn strong. Which is one of the reasons I really like Norsikins, except for the fact that the rest of their campaign sucks ass. Their armies are great.
First sorceress.
I feel the Greenskins should get a thing Norska has where if you kill a leader of the minor Greenskins faction, you confederate them. As Lord how Greenskin works half the time. Yeah, true. Unbreakable Slayers. Well, I mean, Slayers are unbreakable for a reason. Like, Slayers make sense that they're unbreakable. Ow. The rest of the dwarf army is just a bunch of meaty heads that don't ever want to break.
One's doom. Destroy everything. Fury, come forth.
Go.
We are ready. We understand.
We understand. Alright, time to try to kill Tyrion. Let's see how well this goes.
Eager for battle.
Norska was alright for me. Got real spicy when I told Arcan to go fuck himself, and then had to face 4 Doomstacks. Becoming the true overcharge was lit. Yeah. Whenever I play Norska, which is not very often, because despite how much, like I said before, how much I love their units, their campaign is just, at least on Legendary, is just a massive pain in the rear. Their mechanics are just really strange.
Feel my fury.
not a lot of the stuff makes a ton of sense. Just the way they have things set up. Because basically, the way that they have things right now for Norska is essentially set up for the way Warhammer 1 exists. Like, Norska is really strong in Warhammer 1. In general, like, even in the campaign, they were pretty darn good. But, they didn't really change the balancing of the campaign at all to deal with the fact that there's so much more stuff going on in Warhammer 2. And it causes some really weird balance problems. At least on higher difficulty levels. Again, I can't speak for lower difficulty levels because I don't play them, but you're playing on Legendary anyways. It gets really freaking bizarre and annoying. Give me that sword, Tyrion. Plus I get the bonus for defeating Tyrion, which is nice. Hand it over, buddy. Alright, well, this makes up for any amount of damage issues Marathi might have. I find it a bit weird they put the sword in this game. Like, not even Malekith is batshit insane enough to wield that thing. I don't know. I mean, it's just a little bit of, like, minor objective shit, which I'm okay with overall. It's just for spice. And so Marathi picked up Warhammer Frostborn and everything went to hell. Pretty much. Okay, well, they got Star Chamber Guardians, which means we are not going to win this fight. Well, we're not going to win this fight anyway, because they got freaking shit. If we had walls, I think we'd probably be okay against, because we'd be able to back this shit off. But we have bleak swords mostly to defend, and they got big monsters, so we'll just get run over. So I'm just gonna do this. Not worth it. Oh, we didn't take it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. Speaking of Frostborn, I'm so hyped for Warcraft Reforged, and I'm currently renewing my WoW sub for Classic servers. Yeah, everybody's pretty hyped about Classic, it seems like. Which, I mean, I'm not going to slight them for that. I'm glad that people are,
I like the cut of your jib.
people are able to find something to be excited about. Hey, Carefree Bomb, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. How have your streams been? I've seen you streaming, but I haven't really had the time to watch.
What is it you seek? I am most intrigued to hear.
Friends can make up their minds on the server. Yeah, that'd be important. Yeah, Reforged should be pretty cool. Hopefully. I hope they don't rewrite the lore too crazy much, because that sounds like it's something that they were going to plan on doing, so... Server I'm going to be on PvP or PvE. I kind of want to get that experience of danger, and my friends are going Alliance, I'm going Horde. Oof. See, things have been decent, just playing random thing. How goes Warhammer and or Morrowind? Not too bad, not too bad. A lot better than they were before. We were getting pretty scuffed up, but now we're doing okay. We're stabilized quite a bit in this campaign, and we're doing okay in the main quests in Morrowind as well. And we're almost through the Legion quests, which is pretty dope. I know 100% I'm on a PvP server and playing Horde. There's no compromise there for me. Doing Horde PvP, undecided on server. Just run around for the Horde. Are you doing a troll, Paven? Hang on a minute. So, the game hasn't given... We'll see if I get it at the end of the turn here. But the game didn't tell me anything about the sword yet. So, we'll see if we get it when the thing takes over. Or we'll see if the sword is still broken, I guess. Fuck yeah, you're going troll? Hells yeah.
death.
There it is. Okay, good. Castingo. Yeah, we're taking it. This kill decided to change their mind on server 5 times. Full servers having upwards of 7-hour queue times. That's what they're predicting. Yeah, well,
I am Morath.
it's not shocking. Enchanting beauty. Yeah. Negative 9 melee attack and negative 8 charge bonus. Constant around self.
The woods conceal dark deeds. Mother of the Druid. Unlikely.
Pretty okay.
Sorceress of Grond.
Let's head down this way.
Ride Solitaire.
We got White Peak.
Beyond your comprehension.
What's Hexel got for defenses? Yeah, okay.
Asinine portal.
Got a lot of
Luzma.
lizard boy armies kind of building up around us here.
Dreadlord of
Which is
Nagaroth.
not the best in the world. Gotta stop
Druki
freaking
Lord.
take an iron spike here as well. Alright, what we'll do is we'll book it on back down to
shall
Hexel, I
not
think.
rest. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Berserk is actually amazing, so is Bow Mastery and Beast Slaying is nice. There's a reason Troll is the recommended race for virtually every class. It can be PvP wise, and Berserk is still strong in PvP. Or PvE, sorry. Alright,
Sweet rebellion is coming.
repair that, I guess.
I am Morath.
Let's book you back up this way.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Alright, well, we'd have to go through Silver Tor, either he has to go all the way around behind here to get to Iron Spike, so we should be alright there. Bomb to your Herc, got sunk. Lord Master Monday decided he didn't like it anymore. And it ran an army up there just to go sink it. What are you gonna do, right? You sunk my Jenga ship. Replay Connect 4. Alright, there we go. Build another, that's what we'll do. Yeah, I mean, we will build another, just not right this very instant. Nope. Here come the boys. Oh, Jeebus. That's a lot of friends. Making many friends now. Here we go. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We've defeated 4 armies of greenskins before. Not greenskins, sorry, lizardmen. Those other guys. I was talking about greenskins earlier, now they're on the mind. Look on the bright side, you no longer have to wonder where your god is, because he's right here, and he's fresh out of mercy. Greenskins versus Blue Bloods. Doing Rogue main, then Mage alt. Not sure on server. Nobody seems to know what server they want to be on, apparently. War Thunder or Witcher 3. Depends if you want to do story shit or just shoot things in the face, I guess. War Thunder is good if you just want to dick around. Witcher would obviously be better if you want to be a little more dedicated to something for a little while.
What do you bring before the hags?
What do you want? No. Most important ratio for Troll is their style and swagger. No one else can compete. It's OP. Like mounted yeoman and carry an OP. Real question, do I want to rage all the time, or only when I run into things much higher level than me? Fair, fair. Alright. Okay, so we've got a decent garrison here, and then we've got, obviously, our troopies.
Cruel and deadly.
Which are also pretty strong, so... we're just going to assault. Or attempt to assault and fail, those guys. I feel that if he comes at me, even with 4 armies, we should be able to mess up pretty bad with Hexadal's defenses. See, I guess.
That will incur my wrath.
The Sunderer.
Roll up on this. Take this real fast.
For the Witch King.
That's a
With
6
bitter
grand
ambition.
sack. Let's take that real quick, shall we?
Is it time? Fear the dark.
Seems alright, considering the city was pretty low to begin with. Repair. Walls up there.
Madness
Okay,
fills
Quintex
the air.
finished also, so that's good. Try to load the fallen gates again, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Easy 6K. I'll take it. Command available. Let's do that. Growth going on. Make a decent amount of cash per turn as well, which is nice. So yeah, we're gonna get 1,001 Dark Blessings as well, because that gives us a 30% physical resist. Go along with our 35% ward save, 31% missile resist. My gosh. Why are we... hang on a second. Why the fuck do we have resilience against horde fighting? The fuck? Why do we need resilience against horde infighting? Last time I checked, we're not a horde. Crack that whip. Reasons, I guess. Mostly because of reasons. Yeah, alright. See if that... see if that, Chaos Rebellion fights some of them as well. Slowly setting up my mixer, did a bit of tinkering with the settings today. EG just wrecked Secret in match 1. Surprising. But then again, in some ways not surprising. Considering Secret usually gets really dicked up in, on the main stage. I don't know why. Secret just can't. Secret does great in the group stages every year and then gets shit on once they get to the main stage. Just finish making your character. Nice. May have sliced a piece of my fingernail off with the potato pure. Peeling too fast. No, OG won last year. Secret has never won a international. They've won majors before, but not international. And they always, like I said, they always do really well in the group stage, and then they get on the main stage and just completely shit the bed. Beef Wellingtons, nice. WoW would just release the Necromancer class like Elder Scrolls Online did. I might have come back.
I have a great many things to see to.
Hello,
So be
Grievous
quick.
Bootlicka. What's up? Oh, no military alliance. That ain't happening. Friendo. Beef would have went bad if just let it sit in the fridge another day. That's a good reason to cook things up. Love you some pie. Hell yeah. Smale looks like some kind of young James Bond villain. Yeah. Where's my agent? Buried in all this shit. There we go. Let's... Hang on a second. Who's got the most troops that need to get assaulted?
Matter good.
Sick.
Yeah, this guy's already looks like he needs to get assaulted.
More tech.
I can find my agent again. There we go. 91% chance of success. Hey, we succeeded. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
We are ready to riot.
You're ready to riot? Well done. Question is, do I just keep pushing down the coast here? Let's go take a look down here and see what's going on. So I might be able to grab Ball's Anvil up here real quick, too. Tauren should be able to defend itself against rebellions, at least. What's the point? At what point is it worth it to assassinate a unit versus assault the army? It depends on how strong their like heroes are inside the army, really.
Guide us, Cain.
If they have high-level guys that could cause you problems if they were
All
involved in the main fight, then obviously assassination is going to be
Ambition rises.
a good option. But if it's just like, well, we could deal with that guy fairly easily in the fight, then you don't gotta worry about it. Or if your army is particularly bad at fighting like single characters. So like this guy's level 7. Be a little bit annoying. This guy's like level 5. So like most of these guys are really low level, so I'm not too concerned about them. Like there's a lot of them, but they're very low level, so it's really not gonna be that threatening on the battlefield for the most part. But if they had like a level, like frickin' 30 guy in there or something, it might be worth my time to try to assassinate him just to get him out of the fight for free, essentially. You fool! Yep, that's me. Deteriorating up here as well. Oh my gosh. My gosh. It's corruption. Yeah. Slaves are starting to cause a little bit of an issue as well. Also, I have the Sword of Cain, which is giving me a -2 on things.
I watch from the shadows.
That is indeed a thing. Alright. Oh, shit. Yikes. Okay. So basically just gonna try to swing down the coast here. We'll see how if frickin' Lothern is like wide ass open. Oop, we can get rid of this. Need that. Lothern's just open for the taking. If we grab that, that's gonna be pretty freaking good for us, obviously. No matter how you slice it, this fight's gonna be a giant mess. Oh, hi. I mean, that's not too scary. We've got a frickin' leader with a sword of Cain. And they're moving fast, and they don't have a full garrison. So we should be able to take that city fairly easily. Plus, the Dragon Princes won't be on the open field, which means they won't be able to charge around and be giant nuisances. We'll just be able to shoot them with our arrows inside the city, probably. Well, they have to rebalance public order. I feel the game should do what I think SFO does, where having low public order gives small buffs, debuffs, depending on what you have, so it's worth it to keep order up. Yeah, well, the way that public order works in SFO is completely different than how it works in the main game, because there's not even like a penalty for playing on higher difficulty level, if I remember correctly. Actually, there's a lot of things that they don't buff.
Yes. What do you
debuff
bring before the hag?
On higher difficulty levels in SFO, they just give the computer like chevrons and stuff to make up for it in a lot of cases. So like give their troops veterancy earlier, stuff like that. But yeah, they remove a lot of the weird shit that the public order between -99 and 100 makes no difference. Yeah, right. As long as you hit -100, you're good. It's one of the reasons I like SFO. It's a good change of pace from vanilla. I don't dislike vanilla, but like SFO does some stuff that's cool. Or at least different, if nothing else. Cheesy, crazy. Some shit right there.
Oh, mighty lord.
Oh, mighty
the
lord.
The fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows.
Your guidance?
As if driven by
God
some divine power. Your enemies tremble before you.
They sure do. Look at all this trembling they're doing. They are busy trying to sack the shit out of my city.
Fear my malice.
Alright, Cardi's Blessing. Kindle Flame. We could probably get Flaming Sword of Ruin. Yeah. Let's get a level on that real quick.
Maragoon.
Organ Merchant. That was a pretty good assault. Knock that guy down to about 50%. About 50.
Tempt me not. Zultma.
Alright. Meanwhile.
I am the first sorceress.
Light of Avalon.
We just keep on plugging this. Oh man, Lothern is pretty much fucking wide ass open, aren't they? Okay.
Hag sorceress of Green.
Charging on. She does have 3 dragons. 1 star dragon. The rest are moon dragons. Oh, that's okay. Oh, there's a star dragon here in defense also. Alright, well.
To arms, Druki.
I think we'll be alright though. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice. Indeed. They have a lot. They have many dragons. Thankfully, I have the Sword of Cain, which should make things a lot better for me. Well, whilst fighting dragons, but also the computer tends to hold his dragons back. So we'll see what happens with that, I guess. Also, I'm not sure what level she is. Forgot to check. Oh well. Oh well.
Dark shards.
We do have lots of dork shards. You guys.
Blackguards.
We also have decent amount of blackguards in Nagarun too, which is good. You guys up in. We got some stuff to back Marathi up too. The skies.
Marathi.
Which is useful. Alright.
Red spears. Suffering for all. Onward, Nagarothi. Death is coming. Kill everything. Going.
It's freaking blasting my ass right now.
Mother of the Druki. On the move.
On the move.
Vengeance awaits.
Try to get some good. Try to get a good fit of shades in here.
Fury.
Some shit too, I guess. Yeah, I'll just drop one on top of that shit.
At my command.
There we go. So I have the Sword of Cain, obviously. Dump that on top of those archers. Just to fuck their day up.
End them. The merciless host. By Drakira. Dark shards.
Marathi.
Just dump down on top of his leadership here, I guess. Hello, friend. Thud.
We are ready.
Let's try to get on the inside arc of these freaking towers so we're not catching tower shots.
On to slaughter.
Of one's doom.
We got another hit we can drop like right over here. It should do some pretty decent damage. Steal some health from our.
Still my fury.
Steal some health from our Hydra to get us some magic back.
Druki's revenge.
Enemy missile fire.
Decent hits there. Get in there, Hydras. Get in there. Kill these white lines of trace. How dare they attempt to stand against us? Stand as well.
At my command. Feel my vengeance.
That shit.
Come with
Let's
me.
take off again here so we get another charge. Seeing as how we have a pretty
At once.
substantial charge bonus.
Indeed. Going now. Going. Fury.
Around. Yeah, Marathi has 104 charge bonus. Which is okay, I guess.
Blackguards.
I feel like it's a mostly acceptable amount of charge bonus.
Marathi.
That again.
Fury. Come forth.
RPs are dicked up, but that's fine.
Destroy.
Normal. We're doing more magic here. Over here.
Dark deed. I move.
Take Marathi off here again.
Forward. Indeed.
That's.
Peacemaker.
Hey! Calm down there, you.
Marathi.
Where is this? He's got a leader in here, doesn't he? Yeah. Nuke him real
Feel
fast.
my fury.
Yep.
Death.
These guys are running.
Mother of vengeance. Vengeance awaits.
Bring Marathi around to kill that person. Feral Manticore on top of that shit.
Marathi.
Blackguards! No survivors! Rookie!
Oh,
Marathi.
another guy dead.
Skilled murder it is.
Hang on a second. Let's breathe fire that shit.
Marathi. Going. Forward. For vengeance.
They will allow us to. Okay, apparently not.
For Nagorod.
And on top of that shit.
Witch elves.
Battle ready! Slay them!
Marathi.
This on top of that.
Feel my vengeance.
Suck it. Sword tornado. What you gonna do about that, son?
At my command.
Bet you were not prepared. Nobody's ready for a sword tornado.
My revenge comes.
How we doing down here? Well, Hydra knocks over like a whole bunch of my own troops. How much ammo do I have left? A decent amount, actually. Right alongside Pocket Sand.
Marathi move.
It's a good, it accompanies Pocket Sand pretty well,
Murder awaits!
overall.
Rookie, forward!
You guys up.
Rookie, forward! Forward!
Potentially shoot dragons in the face.
Attack, sorceress. I move. Going now.
Okay, to kill off this.
Destroy everything.
Okay, never mind, he's dead.
Come.
Just
with
even gonna
me.
kill this leader off, and then he just died. Okay.
For Malekith.
Hello, dragon. How's it going?
Peacemaker. Mothers of murder.
Hack! Cut! My blade hungers!
Where are my freaking hydras at right now?
On the move.
There we go.
Feel
that.
my fury.
This potion as
Fury,
well.
come forth.
Let's pull you guys back to here, I guess.
At once,
right.
destruction comes.
Let's get in there.
Nagorodi.
Punch this dragon in the mouth.
Witch elves, certainly.
Slash!
Just
Kill!
shredded those guys pretty fast.
Shadowy ogre.
Yeah, Marathi's, as long as Marathi's not the only person getting hit, she does a pretty good job against this shit.
Nothing.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Blackguards! Advance! Rookie! Terror and
Yikes.
death.
Ow, 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 ow.
Die, weaklings!
Waiting for that to happen.
First sorceress.
Dark shots!
Shoot that, please. There
Outline
we go.
doom.
Just dragon down.
Go.
Dragon down!
I move. Vengeance awaits.
This. Marathi's charge bonus in on this guy. Put you guys
Quickly
back
now.
here slightly. He's getting low, but he's not
Eager for
dead
battle.
yet.
Following orders!
A little bit concerned. Poor witch elves are gonna get shredded up here.
Red spears! Slash! Kill!
Before you use the fucking dragon princes. Try to deal with.
Dark shots!
You guys up here.
Moving out!
Agreed.
Gonna cycle Marathi back out again to get that charge bonus.
Vengeance and fury. Going now.
The charge
Come
bonus once again.
with
Looks
me.
like the enemy morale is falling apart though, which is good.
Nagorot's fury.
There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, one of those was a group of freaking Sisters of Everlorn. I didn't even realize. I did not even realize. I did lose my Manticore, though, unfortunately. Sad days. Manticores are, like... So, they're a weird unit, because they're both good and bad at the same time. Like, as far as, like, a flying unit goes, they're not all that great, but they only take one turn to construct, which makes them actually pretty good. Because you can basically just throw them at the enemy, and they do pretty good damage. Like, okay damage. They do have Berserk, which is kind of a problem, but, again, if you lose them, it's not really that big of a deal, because it only takes one turn to reconstruct them. Or 2 turns if you're doing global recruitment. Obviously, Dark Elves don't have global recruitment, but if you were a faction that did have global, then it's not too terrible. So you can kind of just cycle Manticores dying like crazy, and it's not actually that big of a deal, because you can just get them back in one turn. Which is one of the problems with some other factions units here and there scattered about in this game, is that they'll have like a high damage output, but not stay alive very well. But then they also take like 3 turns to construct, which is terrible. Whereas Manticores have pretty good damage. They're pretty fast. They're pretty useful, and they may just die on you randomly. But replacement rate's really high, so you don't really care all that much. I mean, this particular instance is a little bit annoying because I can't really replace them because of no global recruitment for the Dark Elves. But normally, the fast replacement rate makes a unit that you would look at and be like, wow, that's terrible, actually
What's theirs is mine.
somewhat decent.
What was theirs is mine.
Just loot and occupy, I guess.
I have seized it all.
I want to make sure I actually take it. Oh, yeah, that's nice, too.
I am Morathi.
I'm not sure if I would have enough movement otherwise. I'd rather not risk it. We did that once before, and it did not work out for us. That'll be nice. Get rid of that. Slap in a growth building, I guess. And do that. Cool. Turns in these walls will be complete. What do we got for garrison there right now? Not too bad. But it's not like a crazy amount of shit coming at us.
Corruption is spreading. Corruption of the vilest sort.
And I might just go for walls, honestly, for the moment. Deal with that shit later. Again, Lothar is like wide-ass open right now. There's nobody defending it. I mean, the garrison's decent, but the guys we just fought were also somewhat decent. So we can recruit witch elves. What do I got for this shit? Could get the Raven Heralds, I guess. Or I could pick up the Slanesh Harvester Doomfire Warlocks, which would be not all that great against fighting city battles, or when fighting in city battles, but... Let's see, how much resist these? 5%? Okay. A decent weapon damage. If you can get them on an angle or something. To shoot, but obviously if anything gets up on top of them, they're not gonna perform very well. I could just get these guys as well. Then again, the harvesters do have like the extra spells too. You got the Word of Pain and the Soul Stealer. 40% physical resistance. Yeah, you know, fuck it. Could be useful later.
Everywhere ruin.
Mach ihr seid.
Way more turns until that nonsense kicks off. Gotta be coming up on it pretty soon. So that. 250 slaves. We're at 4,000 right now. Kind of lizard. That's a lot of Ula. Yeah, it's more than 2 Ula. All right. Ula. All right. I'm gonna run the turn, and I'm going to go use the latrine. I will be right back. Thank you guys for watching. I'll return in just a moment. We'll see if this happens while I'm gone.